And we should be live, or at least my mic should be on now. Quick test the stream manager real quick. All right. Welcome. Wasn't expecting this, were you? You did read the title. This is a very, very belated May the 4th stream. Primarily because I'm on a huge Star Wars kick right now, and I want to play an RPG that I never really played before. I know what happens in the story, because I've been consuming like Star Wars lore for a long, long time. But I never actually played this one. I have played and beaten Knights of the Republic 1, and I actually have like the Xbox copy of Knights of the Republic 2 on somewhere around here. I don't know. Probably have to do some digging. But the benefit for playing the PC, sorry if my breathing's being picked up. It's really hot in my room right now, so I'm sweating like a stuck pig in here. But I'm really liking I lost my train of thought. But primarily, we're playing on PC. We are playing the Steam version because it has a working mod workshop, which is quite nice. But yeah, we'll be playing with the restoration mod, so it adds all the cut contact back in. So that way it's a much more fun experience. So yeah, let's jump right in. I am planning on doing like a light side playthrough with this game. Though I don't know who I'm going to be yet. I don't know if I'm going to be like real simple with it or just go all in. I am also playing this in like window mode, so on my end there might be parts of the screen cut off. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Let me try something real quick. What if I do this? What happens? Oh, yep, nope, lost it. Lost it on stream. Oh no, wait. Still there? Okay. Okay, gotta be really careful though, because I've only really seen this game play in window mode. And is it going through? It is. Alright. Actually, no, wait, hold on. I'm going to turn the music down. Hopefully it is picking up. Turn down the music. Turn down sound effects and turn down the volume. Maybe that will sound better on my end. But yeah, I kind of want to do a canon playthrough, but I'm not sure if. Actually, no. Yeah, let's just do what I want. I actually want to go melee build for this. So, custom character, portrait. Now I did add a mod to maybe. Aha! There we go. The canon protagonist of this game. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Okay, that should be able to run more nicely. And since I'm going, music's real loud. Since I'm going, move the microphone a little bit closer. Actually, now I'm gonna make myself a little bit louder. Hold on. Maybe that'll sound better. I'll put capture right back to this. But yeah, gotta focus on melee stats. So, what does it recommend? That's a good spread, I'd say. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Skills, though. This is important. Computer use. Yes, definitely. Going to computer use. Maybe one to stealth, repair, and security. Tune to persuade. Demolitions or computer use. We'll do it like that. feats. Now this is also pretty important. Since I'm going to be playing Guardian, I already got access to some stuff. So then let's do some... Oh. Finesse melee weapons. Finesse lightsabers. It's be a while before we get a lightsaber, so maybe not. Stealth, no. Maybe. I can only choose one feat, so combat, dueling. Toughness is nice. Conditioning, that's also nice. Gearhead. Empathy. Caution, and then 2 weapon fighting. What kind of lightsaber do I want to run when I get to it? Should I do single wield, dual wield, or double bladed? Single wield, dual wield, or double bladed? One-handed game, computer use. Since we're running a melee build, finesse sounds like something good at the start. Name. I actually know what the canon name of this character is. Mitra Surik. Alright, and now we play. Hopefully I don't get copyright struck. Oh no, we lost audio. Oh no. Oh. Oh, what the?
Primary power offline.
Okay, wasn't expecting that.
Hyperdrive offline.
Oh, subtitles not on?
Multiple hull breaches detected. Proximity alert.
AT3.
The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying. You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Paragus mining station for much-needed repairs. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
Okay. Continue with the prologue.
Press WASD to move T3M4.
Oh, wait, hold on, we already got a problem. We already got a massive problem. Hold on. Gameplay. Okay. Oop. And just to make sure. Oh, yep, I was right. Starts off inverted. Are you crazy? Nah. Who the hell inverts the stick?
You have new quests. To view your quests, open the game menu.
Open the game menu. Party select screen. My skills. To pay set bills. Charge shock arm. Equip.
And look at your journal. This run contains...
Slice the system. I got no slices. But are they here?
You will come across many...
Open the hold containment door. Hello. Oh, just had to press a button. Let's see if... That. Am I still picking up on screen? I am. Okay. That is nice. First things first though. Sound. It is still way too loud. I'm gonna turn it down a lot more. I'm gonna turn that down. Music is fine where it is, and turn that down slightly more. Okay, that sounds better now.
This is the main hold.
Security.
Your security skill is too low to open this.
Alright, bash. Okay. Smack him, T3, smack him. Broken down 2.
Sometimes bashing or blowing open.
Slice the system, 2 spikes. Access the security cameras. View our garage door. Garage door camera. Engine room camera. Utility lift camera. That's probably going to be where I'm doing it. Access security doors. No, open it. Open it. To open your garage door, you gotta close the outer. Okay. Inner. Security door status. Blast door is locked down. Low security door remote operation offline. Engine room door inoperable. Both working. Log out.
You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to the storage compartment, but the door is sealed shut and cannot be opened from the outside. This old woman appears to be dead. There is a key card on the body that looks like it opens the locker somewhere. While some doors can be bashed open or cut open with a lightsaber or cutting tool, some doors require the use of a security skill to open. If you need help, this is the main hold. There is a hull breach in the area beyond this door. Safety protocols prevent you from opening it manually. This is the engine room. This door is damaged and cannot be opened with your security skill.
Use an explosive trap.
This is the cargo hold. Talking to other characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Scroll. Note that some responses may influence. Furthermore, certain skills. 3CFD is malfunctioning. If you success.
Invite him. Another party member.
3CFD is now a member of your party. To change which party member you control, click on their portrait or press tab. Later, when you have more companions, you use the keycard you found to open the locker. The impact armor from this locker can be equipped on the equip screen.
Field survival pistol.
Sensor droids emerged from this box when you opened it. These droids will make for excellent target practice. Use the weapon from this container to attack the droids. You can equip...
Okay. Seems a bit, extreme. But okay.
Weapon from the equip screen to open...
Shock arm. That's better. And then...
Change your target. Good work defeating the sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box. The lock on this container is too difficult to open. You'll need to use a... If you encounter a difficult lock on a container or door, you can use a security tunneler on it to improve your chance of opening the lock. Use the security tunneler to open the high security cylinders nearby.
Okay. What's in here?
This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. This is the main hold. This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened.
Body empty. Oh, I got stuck in the door there. Security. There we go.
This is the medical room.
That'd be me.
You have found med packs. You can use one to stabilize. The med pack can stabilize your condition. Success.
Injury.
You are stabilized. To recover.
Yay. Lift control.
This lift will take you to the outer hull of the Ebon Hawk, where you.
Right.
This is the garage. To access the area beyond this door, you will have to use solo mode, default V. Click the solo mode button at the bottom right area.
You know what? I'll just do that right now. Yep. Switch to party member. Close door. Open inner door. There we go. And then log out. Where? What? Bleh. What was the button? Oh yeah. Y. And then switch.
This is a workbench. With a workbench, you can break. Because of the damage to the Ebon Hawk, this workbench has limited. Use the workbench to.
Create or break down items. Repair kit. And grab 2.
You can use repair kits to heal droids like yourself. To use a repair kit, click on the. This is the starboard dormitory.
Alright.
This is the garage.
Sparking wires.
These sparking wires connect to the trigger mechanism for the inner and outer garage. You can't open the outer garage door without depressurizing. Do you want to... Door closed. Do you want to do a... Door opened. Do you want to do...
No. Alright, switch back. Security doors. Close inner. Very riveting stuff. Open outer. Then turn off solo mode. Switch back to 3. Let's get up there.
This is the You can use this lift to take...
Go outside. Forgot how long this little tutorial section is.
Don't forget to explore. This is the port side. The bubbles ahead indicate mines that you've detected automatically with your awareness. Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition skill than disabling.
See if we can recover it. Yay. Recover mine. Proton missile.
You can use the explosive device in this missile.
Very pretty.
This is the starboard side of the Ebon Hawk. This open hatch has some parts that will be useful for getting main power restored. You can use this lift to take you back.
Go inside.
This is the engine room.
Aggressive, range, stationary, aggressive. Here.
This is the engine room. The port engine is shut down, but the hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine on. Success! The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Paragus.
Sure thing. Lady in my head that's talking to me.
This is the main hold.
Sure thing.
This is the cockpit. You can now plot a course to the Paragus mining station.
Ebon Hawk, Paragus. Ooh. Screen kind of went black there for a second. Does it still look good on the stream? No, it isn't. It has gone completely black. That's no good. That's not good at all, actually. Alt-Enter, if you would be so kind. There's important moments.
The sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
Right. Yep, there we go. Alright, got it working again. Oh, hello. I wonder who that is.
Awaken.
Awaken. Awaken. Awaken. That must be. Dun, 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 dun. Da, da, da. Let's see if I can. Nope. Okay, that won't work. Oh. Screen's gone black. Oh, there we go. Open stream. Still looks good. Okay. This game was a bit of a hassle to be able to run on stream. So, I just hope it looks good in recording as well. Let's go back to full screen. We should be able to run it this way. There we go. Alrighty. This is the cult of tank you emerged from. Do you wish to heal yourself? Enter tank? I'm pretty sure I'm... Yeah, pretty sure I'm on full health now. Love the shoes. The Sonic shoes. Open the door. Door. Enter lab station. Okay, hold on. Okay, not gonna lie, it sounds like this music is louder than me. Gotta turn it way down. Okay, that should sound better now. Medical bay container. Med packs. Medical storage. Aha! You fool, I expect for this. Chemicals. Vent Lab station. I know about this. I don't have treat entry for the packages yet. We'll hold on to them for now. Medical computer. Access medical log files. Access log 253-12.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter.
Looks like it goes by the name eyeballs of in the
Only
hologram
one survivor,
model.
Placed in the coltal tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of talking
Aside
for
from
myself
the
in
lone
this.
survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
We're prepared to... Alright, move my microphone.
Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Corta, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the colto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics.
Okay.
Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance. But we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown. Warning, there has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures. No, if the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay. Everyone evacuate.
Alright. Access main console option. Access medical logs. Oh no, wait. Isn't this what we just watched?
Still examining. Oh,
yeah, it is, okay. Never mind. Main console options. Patient life signs. 1, 2, 4, and 5 are deceased, while me, patient 3, have been recovered. Patient treatment. Treatment. All subjects being treated for severe plasma burns. Last treatment request resulted in death for all subjects except patient 3, who was reduced to minimal life signs. Treat injury. Check the last treatment request. Treat injury. A lethal dose of sedatives was administered to all the tanks, including number 3. There is no record of who ordered the treatment. Attempt to track the treatment request. Not enough spikes. Medical bay functions. Medical bay camera. That was us. Morgue camera. 2 bodies in there. Unlock door to morgue. Access medical inventory. Number of medical based items have been manufactured using the medical workbench next to the terminal. Okay, that's there to teach us about the stuff. Medical bay functions. Yep, I think we are good now. Yep, I think we're good. Corpse. Nothing. The old woman looks dead. There's no sign of what killed her. I know that to be a lie. Corpse. Plasma torch. She is alive.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead?
Oh, I love that voice. I thought you were dead. Your voice, I heard it as a float in the coltal tank. Who are you? I thought you were dead.
Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the colto tank about you. How do you feel?
A little disoriented. Was it your voice I heard in the coltal tank? The coltal tank left me a little drained. Who are you? Enough of false concern. A little disoriented.
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
Just stay out of my mind in the future. Now what do you want? So you can touch mine and feign death. Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Last thing I remember, I was on board a Republic ship, the Harbinger. What happened to it? I'm the one asking the questions. How did I get here?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
If you think I'm a Jedi, you're mistaken. I am no longer a member of the Jedi Order. How'd you know I was a Jedi?
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Yeah. The Jedi Order and I have a troubled history. That is no business of yours. Let's deal with it now. What is this place? The Jedi Order and I have a troubled history.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
What is this place? Alright, what's going on? How do we get here? Very well. How do we get out of here? What is this
I do not
place?
know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek.
The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Why do we need to leave? Care to explain why you're in such a hurry? Why do you think we are in together on this?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
We'll see. There's gotta be someone left alive around here. I'll go look for a ship and some weapons. Is there anything else I should keep an eye out for? We'll see.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for
That would
proper
be
first
nice.
impressions.
Persuade the patient's men were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. Any idea how it happened? Persuade, intimidate. The miners in the medbay were murdered. No, why? Are you well enough to travel? I discovered the patients in the medbay were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. I'll return soon to make sure you're all right. On my own, I don't need help. Persuade.
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
They didn't. I got the same dosed, but survived. I am trained to resist poisons of the body.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
You seem to know a lot about Jedi techniques.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
Maybe when I return, you'll actually answer my question. I'll return soon to make sure you're all right. Just on my way.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain
First
and attempt to
light side
center
points.
myself. Yes? What have you found? I do not know.
Okay, it's just the same thing. Okay.
And
It's just the same thing. Yep, that's right. I can equip myself now. Plasma torch. I wonder actually. Security.
Emergency lockdown is in effect.
Dash.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
Corpse. Vibro cutter. And broken droid. Droid optimized interface. Emergency blast door and door. Okay. Change out my weapon. Change out my weapon. Vibro cutter. There's switch weapons. Alright. Blast door.
Emergency
Nope.
lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Okay, it looks like it's just staying there. Whoa. Let's power attack. Onward. Oh, onward. Okay, it just dies in a single hit. Oh. Why can't I move? Uh-oh. I can't move. What is happening? Okay. Switching to mouse and keyboard. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. The fuck? Save game. Save. And just save it. Okay, exit. Load game. Load. There we go. Okay, that was weird. Huh. That was a little funky. I guess I was stuck on the body. Critical strike on you. What the? It happened again. Why can't I move? We got an actual problem here. What? Freaking, what's happening? I am like legit stuck. Don't know why. For fuck's sake. If this is gonna keep on happening, it's gonna be real fucking annoying. Let's pause. Let's switch weapon. Okay. Is there anything I can do without freaking, save game? That's really annoying. Uh-oh. Let's try this again. Load game, save. Thank God it loads in quick. Okay, we're moving again. That's concerning. Hopefully it's one and done's. But you know what? Hold on. Alt enter. See if this does anything. Move you a bit more up. Oh. Maybe not tried that, but okay. Broken droid. No repair. Emergency hatch. Security.
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
Great, huh? There's only science. I'm trying to find some way to open the hatch. It is odd that this emergency hatch hasn't opened, considering the circumstances. There may be a way to open it if you could get to an access terminal. Keep moving. Security desk. Corpse. Security tunneler. Chemicals. Ion grenade. Okay. Check security records.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, Corda. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Alright. Accident report logs.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The 3 idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives. So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Administration console maintenance.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Okay, security storage.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged, maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Main console functions. Main security office. That's me. Security storage room. That's not good. Commission blisters. Holding cells. There he is. Emergency hatch to mining tunnels. Return to main console functions. Log out.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Creo, what?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
Echo. Get ready to hear that word a lot. Okay, so you gain the pass power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. I think I will, though I would very much not like to get stuck each and every time I kill something. That's real annoying. Door. Ion grenade. And then you attack, and then you power attack. Right, and then go.
Ah, you hear it. It is fate, but it is there.
Okay, just cut me off. What is happening? I was up. What's happening? What is happening? I feel strange, like the arrows are enough. Is there something wrong with me?
It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it is coming from across a great distance. The fact that this happened right before as I tossed that grenade is really funny. It's like a sound, but it's been almost a decade. I had
Do not
forgotten.
turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Gain experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. Go to level up screen to choose your Force abilities. Oh, hey. Attack. Attack again. Happened again. Level up. Skills. Got 3 skill points, huh? Another in repair. Another in pursuit. Force sensitive, unarmed specialist. Make myself a gearhead. Powers, here we go. That shock. Is there disabled droid? Stun droid. That is gonna be important. Okay, accept. Close. And I am still stuck. Why am I stuck? This is getting real annoying. Alt enter. Does that do the thing? Nope, I'm stuck. I'm still stuck. As you can clearly hear, based off of this. Quick save. Why does this keep happening? Hold on. It's gonna be happening a lot more, so. It's really weird. Stealth field generator. Action on before I continue. Quick save. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna sign out real quick. I'll still be here, but I'll be right back. Alright, should be fixed now. Sorry that took longer than usual. Also ordered some fuaos out, so let's see. Oh, see if I can get back to full screen here instead of this weird window mode. Alright, let's see if it works. Okay, it paused. Okay, apparently the issue was the fact that the refresh rate on my monitor was so high. I set so high for this game that it was just breaking. So I had to set. So one, I had to turn VSync on, and two, limited to 60 hertz. Now we'll see if it works. If not, well, we got a problem. Stun droid, and then go. Zap. Zap. Alright, attack. Yeah. Alright. Hey, it worked! Alright, sweet! Ion grenade, go! Yeah, it's working now. Attack. Get him, Mitra. Get him. Aha! This no longer feels like crap because I fixed it. Aha! Never mind, it didn't. Motherfucker. Oh, hold on. Save game. Thought I fixed it. Guess I didn't. Hold on. I'll try to show you my thought process here. Graphics. Screen resolution. It's at 60 hertz. Is because of advanced options. Frame buffer effects. Okay. Okay, hold on. Gotta do some digging. Tab. Gotta figure out what the heck is happening. Going quiet, hold on. Alright, let's try that again. This is annoying. Alright. Double check the settings. Graphics. Screen resolution. Okay, it's set at 60 hertz. Double check again. Set at 60 hertz. Advanced options. VSync is on. Okay, close, close. Load game. Let's go back one. Please, please work. Alright. Just attack. Yeah, just attack. Yes. Ion grenade. For you. Oh, god damn it. Why? Looks like we're gonna have a short fucking stream today. Fuck me. It's because my frame rate's too damn high in this game. So I set to 60 hertz. Hold on. Display. Fucking. Have to go in here manually. Advanced display. Choose refresh rate. Can I forcibly reset my thing to 60 frames? Oh, no. Instead, in game, keep changes. Okay. What was the other thing? It says to use NVIDIA control panel. Okay. That's home. Now you guys get to experience this. Fucking. This isn't helping me. No, it isn't. This isn't helping me whatsoever. Still apply. Is there a G-force control panel? Actually, I think that's what this is, what I've been using. Agree and continue. Yeah, no, it's the same app I have been using. Oh, that's overlay. Not interested in overlay. Graphics. Optimize all. Optimize. For the global settings. Alright, that. No. VSync on. Max frame rate. Alright, let's see if this starts working. Cancel program settings. Okay, settings for this. Can I do it? Okay. You guys are along for the ride on this one, that's for sure. I will find a way to frickin' fix this. Right, close. No, wait. And go back. Steam apps. Close. Does this work? No, it didn't. Okay. It was worth a shot. Alright. Freaking old games, son. Alright. Let's try it now. Here. We shall now see if this shit works. Right. Oh my gosh, did it work? Non-combat currently. Oh. This might change with this. Hold on. Toss another. Okay. Oh, still moving. Still moving. That might change. Hold on. Did I finally crack the code? Oh, wrong button. Grenade. Alright. I'm still moving. This is good.
Beyond this door,
This is good.
someone yet lives.
This is real good.
Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Maybe an override console somewhere. Okay, so far so good. Seems to be finally running like normal. Yeah, okay. It's working. It's working! Yes! Yes! Ah! The frustration is over. I just had to set my actual monitor refresh rate down really low. Ooh, that was bad. That was a bad save. That worked. Yep, still working. Alright. Just gotta remember to change my monitor refresh rate each time I play this game. Oh joy, oh joy. Administration computer. The computer. Look for control override switch. Activate the switch. Log out. This feels so good. Hold on, need a save. That feels so good. Joyous. Absolutely joyous. Okay. Now I know who's behind this door. Ooh. Is that a freaking motion blur? Ooh, that looks weird. Is that something I can change right now? That's for speed effects. Okay. Nope, still there. Okay. Looks like it doesn't matter.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
Atten. Who are you? I'd keep those eyes up and tell me who you are. Care to explain why you're locked up? What is this place? This village is deserted. What happened? I don't have time for this. Tell me what happened here. Who are you?
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
What is this place? Move my mic here.
Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Paragus mining facility, the only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Paragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up.
Blowing yourself up?
Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Paragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
Paragus 2? How big of an explosion are we talking about?
You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma Juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator.
I am aware. This village is deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
There's a bounty on captured Jedi? Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
I heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi? I heard War of the Sith, not the Jedi. Was it caused by the Mandalorian Wars?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
I've heard a few rumors, but little else in my travels. I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Alright. Do we determine if Revan turned evil or turned good? Turned evil or turned good? Let's say turned good.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
Alright. I had some more questions for you.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
I don't know. This village seems abandoned.
Well, the miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Tell me if we can go from there. How can I help? I don't think so. Seems to me you were locked up for a reason.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
One thing's first. The patients in the medical bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Know anything about that?
No. Should I? Maybe you should ask one of those miners who was thinking about selling you to the exchange. Maybe they wanted to drug you up for transport. Ever think about that?
Calm down. I was just asking, not accusing you.
So you done interrogating me, or are we going to work together and try to get out of this mess? No deal. If I'm not leaving, you're not leaving.
Huh.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright, let's go. Oh, Atten disappeared there.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here. Suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
What's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
Huh. Repair. That wouldn't be a standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Can we contact the miners?
We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
So let's see if we can reach someone on the comm. Maybe there's something logged in the terminal that could give us
Be
some
my
answers.
guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours. Found anything?
Not yet. Still looking. I'll be back. Check administration logs.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
Oh, cut off there.
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage in standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be its voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a...
Oh, cut off there. And I just realized when I upload this, I'm gonna have to cut out the parts where I'm doing technical difficulties. Doesn't make for interesting stuff.
Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with her. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the credits for the bounty the exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will... No word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Uh-oh. Not good. Not good at all. Access comm system. Dormitories. There's no response. Hangar Bay 25. As you access Hangar Bay 25, there's a series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. It sounds as if there is a utility droid on the other end. Can you read me? It's T3! Do a diagnostic, then follow my instructions. Are you operational? I need another route off this level now. We're trapped up on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Is there some other way out of here besides the turbo lifts? There must be emergency hatches. Try to find one. I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. Oh boy. We're playing this T3! Broken droid. Oh. Got stuck there for some reason. Repair kit. Security. Good droid. Alacrity. Okay, which way to go first? I say this one. There be the Ebon Hawk. Is there a... There is a map. Okay. Security. You know what? Before accessing that console, I'm gonna look at other things. Let's try this. Okay, no. And it's probably the same on that side. Let's try here. Okay, this opens. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Shock 'em. Unlimited bow wow. Oh, uh-oh. Wait, am I stuck again? Oh no! No! Motherfucker, why? Come the fuck on, man. Come on. I just fixed it. Ugh. Fucking save game. Load game. Thought I fixed it. Guess not. That's real annoying. That's so annoying. Is it because I'm in full screen? Hold on. Maybe this will get it to work. I don't know. Something. Droid shock arm. Go! Zap him! Thank you. Oop. Oop, oop. Oh wait, that's Sonic Detonator. Yep. Chuck it. Huh. Now it's working. It might be the fact that I was playing in full screen. That might be why. Well, looks like I'm stuck with not seeing like a bottom, like 10% of my screen right now. Which sucks. Oh, something's popping up. Sorry about that. Hold on. I'm on Discord for a second. Someone's trying to talk to me. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good art. I love my artist friends that show me their stuff beforehand. Anyone else trying to talk to me? Nope, that seems about it. Alright, everything should be good now. Yeah. I will say this though. Recently got done watching, that is way too loud. Why is it that the sound is just way too loud? Turn down movie volume, turn down sound effect volumes a lot. Turn out music again. It just sounds really loud on my end. Oh, nearly got stuck on the geometry there. That would be a separate issue. What I was about to talk about? Oh yeah, right. I recently finished Mandalorian Season 3. And I don't really... I mean, I can see why people don't like it, but I think all the complaints were like overblown or exaggerated. It was a good season. I liked it. I quite liked it. Bash. Need to blast it open with explosives. Okay, so I'm perfectly welded this door. Guess now we go to hangar control. Hangar control system agnostic system damaged. Repair. Several parts have been removed from this console and a laser drill has been used on a number of subsystems. Repair. Failure. You need some basic parts to restore this console. Ooh. Which means we gotta go into the mines. Or the fuel depot. Because I should... look at my inventory. I should have parts. That's repair kit. I should have parts. That's empty. Down to the fuel depot I go then. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why was it spinning? Components. Ah. Door open. I specifically need parts, not components. Alright. Oh. Shock arm. And then you. Also shock arm. Attack him. Get him T3. Yeah. And I'm still moving, so it is the fact. Ooh, deadly sonic mine progress. Depot every droid iron striker. Okay. Purge the fuel lines, and I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. I checked the work logs, and only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I removed the remote detonators, and I'll keep the explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. Corpse. Nothing. Corpse, nothing. Okay, hold on. Equip. Well, first things first. Droid impact armor. Optimized interface. That's shock arm. There's ion blast. And ion striker. Mining laser. And equip 2. Actually, no, wait. How about no, actually? Unequip that one. I'm gonna be shocking people this whole time, so. Uh-oh. Ah, that's why you gave me the ion stuff. Okay. Ion Striker. Go! And Shark Arm. Never mind, Ion Striker can do it just fine. Shark Arm. Oh wait. Oh, Shark Arm. Shark Arm's fine. Any lootables? Nope. No loots. No drops. Okay. Nope. I don't know why. Hold on. Maybe I can. No, not that. I don't want it to go full screen, but I don't want my taskbar in front of me right now. Hold on. Disable taskbar. Not gonna lie, this would all be much easier on a second monitor. But I don't have that luxury. I don't have it. Oh. Spot. There we go. Lock mine. I really like the sonic effect. My other droid companion suffered irreparable damage. Aww. Plasteel cylinder. Medpack credits components. Droid flamethrower, energy shield repair kit. Security. Chemicals components, computer spikes. Huh. Oh, there's another thing here that I didn't notice. Is this where the part is? No, sonic grenade. Huh. Let's try this again. Hanger control. Oh. Guess I did have a repair part on me. Didn't know that. Hangar bay layout. Cost me a spike. You have downloaded the hangar schematics. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Hold on. Repair, run, diagnostic running. Oh, exit, skip something. Access to the Progress emergency subzone have been rerouted to the fuel depot computer terminal. And the connecting circuits have been burned out with miners repairing remote access. Check status. I got 2 spikes. What other functions? Hangar logs. Docking and takeoff procedures. Let's listen to these. All incoming and outgoing freighters need orbiter drift charts transmitted from Progress in order to navigate the asteroid field surrounding the mining colony. Yep, do that. Access denied. Nav computer locked. Darn. Download them. Access hangar logs.
And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can... Taskbar settings. Task view. Resume is available. Not that, not that. How can I... That's icons. Taskbar behaviors. Augmented hide it. That's good. Alright. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Alright, now I can see the whole screen. And if I need to access something, just move my mouse down. Alright. Yay. I'm learning new things. Access log.
Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override.
Navicomputer locked.
Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked. Maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Camera. That'll be me. Yep. Ooh. The fart gas. Uh-oh, stinky. Kind of removed. There we go. I can do that now. Access comm system. Run diagnostic. Diagnostic running. Signal unit destroyed. Comm system from hangar. Inoperative. It looks like there's a communication system has been personally burned out with a mining laser. If you have parts you don't think you can contact the administration from this level. Return the main functions. Okay. Looks like I know what to do. Onward, T3. Onward. Ooh, actually, you know what? Since I've kind of fixed that issue, move that around. Maybe I can do this. Nope, okay. Looks like it's not going to work that way. Hopefully everything looks fine on the stream. It does. Okay. The amount of rigmarole I had to do to get this thing working is astounding. Shock arm. Fry them. Ion striker. Ion them. Ooh. Ion them. Ah. Die, blasted machine. Die, clanker. I'm playing Star Wars. That's a word I can use. Yes. I should have gotten that clank as a pajama shirt from Zanny. I should have gotten it. Okay, Mark 1. Deflector Mark 1. Motion tracker. Oh. Ion striker. Also ion striker. Again. Blast them. Yeah. You will die, machines. Shield components inside. Okay. Gotta keep going. I'm wondering if I... Security? Yeah. Right, fuel control station. keep forgetting how long Paragus is as a section. It's very long. Call up system log. Within the past day, series of explosions. We know this. A phantom fuel leak. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh. Maintenance level. That's where we were. Entrance to droid maintenance area. Okay. Oh wait, that was cameras. Oh, system log. On the way, I already did that. System schematics. Open emergency hatch. Return. Log out. Yay, you did it. Oh no! No! My little droid companion.
So, how long have you been a Jedi? Must be tough. You know, no family, no husband.
Alright, I gotta take a shot of that. I am not ashamed. I am not... Was it a mod? I don't think it was. I didn't get a lot of mods. I just got Restoration and one that makes me look like canon. Maybe it's the canon-looking Jedi mod. Oop. No tougher than enduring your false sympathy while you're staring at my chest. I don't really want to talk about it. Are you trying to hang me or are you just an idiot?
Hey, I wasn't trying to... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Hey, don't you call him that. It looks like it, but it's strange he didn't contact us on the comm.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
Turbo lifts are knocked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
You fool. Have you not realized what game you are in? Maybe that's the only way out. And it's better I risk my life than yours. A Jedi's life is sacrifice. Besides, someone's got to save our skins. Better I risk
You're
my life
either
than
really
yours.
brave or really crazy. Or both.
I'm not going to pull
I'll
the
try to
high
monitor
and
things
mighty
from up here. Be careful.
Jedi route.
The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Your concern is noted. I'll
I'll
going
keep the
now.
comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
You receive a comm link. Party members or others may use it to contact you to help you and provide information. As receive comm link. Administration computer. That seems normal. Access comm systems. No response. Alright. Let's look at the map here. Actually, you know what? Do I have any spikes, towers, or anything? Something like that? I need to look at something. Can I check the medical logs yet? A lot of dead people. A lot of dead people. Oh, that's the access to it right there. Huh. Not exactly what I was trying. Can't wait to get force speed. I can't wait. Security tunnel? Oh. Why'd I do that? I just wasted that security tunnel. Oh, who am I kidding? We're gonna get shit tons of those later.
Yes? What have you found?
Oh, that's right. I keep hearing your voice as I explore this place.
Ah, yes, I noticed that as well. It may be that our proximity during our long slumber may have had unforeseen consequences.
Unforeseen consequences.
We seem to be able to speak without speaking. Perhaps this effect will pass with time.
What if it doesn't pass?
Then hope that we have little to say to each other, lest it prove distracting.
Alright. Alright then. I'll be back. Can I access the medical logs again? Patient treatment. Treat injury. The treatment was administered by remote from another console within the facility, 34-103. You cannot determine its location, but you would recognize the ID signature if you accessed the console. Okay. Alright. Actually, wait, check map again. There's still that whole other side, so I'm gonna check that out before, heading down to the mine tunnels. Like I said, I know what happens in the story, but I don't know.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed.
But yeah, I know all the big twists and turns, but I usually forget a lot of the usual minutia in between. Oh, damaged mining droid. Ah. Examine the unit's behavior core. Made to this unit's vocabulator. The droids will no longer accept hands from any member of the mining except one. The ID designated matches the maintenance officer for this facility. Check the last received commands. Their mining protocols have been set to mine any organics and any non-authorized droids in the facility. If this is the case, then the mining droids have literally wiped out everyone and everything in the facility. Switch mining protocols to defend organics. And then disable droid to allow you to move by it. Die droid. And I'm just gonna do the same thing. Yep, components. Components. That's all this was, wasn't it? Actually, no, wait. Not necessarily. Alright, now we head back. Oh wait, does Atton have anything else to say?
I thought you were going down into the mining tunnels. Found anything?
Okay. Now then, down into the mining tunnels. I'll try to complete a Paragus today. The thing is, maybe not.
You read me?
Maybe not. I've already been streaming for nearly 2 hours. Granted, though, some of that time was spent fixing stuff. But yeah, I keep forgetting how long Paragus is. Okay, can you read me? Barely. There's a lot of static. Yes, for a minute I thought you and Creo were telepathic.
What did you say? Your signal's crammed with static. There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
Alright, I'll be careful then. If you detect anything, signal.
Will do. And be careful down there.
Miner uniform, medpack, survey gear, progress mine shield, safety harness. Time to lose the sonic shoes. Survey gear, energy shield, progress shield, I guess, and energy shield. Safety harness. Alright.
Find the emergency supplies?
Mining gear and a uniform.
I mean,
damn it!
Good to hear it. No sense in you running around half naked. It's distracting. I mean, for the droids. Look, there
Yeah,
may be some
sure,
survey gear and a safety
sure.
harness inside the crate too. The
I
miners
love
wear
that.
them when staking
I never
claims on the
noticed that. I
asteroid.
never noticed he said
Survey
"damn
gear
it"
is
when you
designed
said you
to spot
got
and protect
close.
You against sonic mines, and the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids.
Sounds useful. How do I use
Equip
it?
it on your wrist, and then you can activate it like a med pack. Again, it won't last forever, so make it count.
Right, understood. Anything else?
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Can I sneak by them? Any advice on taking out these
Well,
droids?
these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibro blade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
Right, shielded.
Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so, the shields may absorb laser fire. You can usually tell when a shield is active. It'll make an electrical field around the target. If they activate a shield, the best thing you can do is hit them with a melee weapon or try to burn out the shield with continual fire. But that could take a while, and it leaves you a target.
I'll do that.
There's
Anything
gotta be
else?
some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Alright. Broken droid. Alrighty. Damaged mining droid. Active droid 1 repair part. Okay. Why'd I do that? I wouldn't have enough parts. Sonic detonator, stun, droid. Start. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, and we're not stuck, so that's good. Power attack. Oh, I love that animation so much. Didn't help you. Uh-oh. Med pack. Med pack. Med pack. And your shield now. What the? Why can't I? There we go. There we go. And just walk up and hit. Alright. Corpse. Chemicals, energy shield, credits, progress, mining shield. Corpse. Nothing. Actually, what was the... Okay. Took a little bit of a beating there. Also need a... Keeps hitting with that. Need to level up. Got 3 skill points. Security. And demolitions. Feats. Now then, feats. Feet. Feet. And we'll add that. Powers. Burst of speed, please. Oh, it didn't actually accept it. Burst of speed, okay. Close. Ah, force depleted.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
Alright. Reapply it. Then go.
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. It makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Wow, there's so many charges
Those
down
mining droids, especially the excavator models, are designed to arm and set sonic charges for mining. Chances are if they still had charges after they went rogue, then they may have set them to try and kill the miners. And you. If you see one of those excavators, watch out. They may use their undeployed charges as projectiles.
Gotcha. Understood. Can I recover it? Skill too low. Okay, disable. Disable. Oh. Can I ignore him? No. Disable. Disable. Granted energy shield, progress mining shield. That's good. Smack 'em. Broken droid. Sonic grenade. Attack! Attack! Missed. Die, you dirty droid. Attack. Oop, hurt a little bit. How are we doing on the map? Okay.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you
This
still
game
have a
looks
mining
nice.
energy shield,
From a
I'd
game
equip it
from
and switch it
2005,
on.
it looks nice still. For like a console RPG. Those aren't just mine droids down there. There are sensor balls too.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Yeah, watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Alright, understood. Mitra Surg out. I'm just gonna attack. Run at them! Run at them, Mitra! Why? Because you can just outright kill them. They're stuck in there. Can I... Ooh, also, where's the speed? Where's the speed? And then... Sonic grenade. Oh, whoa. Long throw. And it killed. Dang. Security teller, sonic grenade, med pack. Interesting. What were the other doors then? Oh man, now I'm a little too curious. Because I don't want to, like, end this. Screw it, I'll go back and check it out. Uh-oh. My shield went away. Progress mining shield. Oh wait, I got burst of speed. Yeah, I'm so much faster. Oop. Uh-oh. Accidentally used it again. Advanced mining laser. Ooh. Okay, that ended with nothing there. Disable. Did I seriously not check these when I first came in here? Shit. Now I look like an idiot. Now I look like an idiot. Oh. Yeah, shit. I completely forgot to check it. I'm special. I'm real special. Thank God I got burst of speed, though. Oh, shit. Completely forgot to put on the shield. There we go. Alright, we're back. Central. Oh, God. Did I just use the shield again? Alright. Energy supply cylinder. Fail. Oh, am I out of spikes? Darn. Oh, did I already do it? Oh, okay. Call out droid command functions. I don't have any spikes. Continue. Temperature rising. Droid sensors disabled. Shut down containment fields. Access camera functions. Energy hatch the fuel depot. Recorded. Okay. Playback initiated.
Everybody here? What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with her on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So she's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. She's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If she's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have her walking around here. Well, I don't know what she'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the Exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Okay. Corta. Log out. Let's see if this was a smart idea. Boom. Corpse. Credits, medpack, chemicals, and credits. Remains. Sonic grenade. I use the sonic grenade to destroy the sonic grenade. Smack him. Smack him. Yeah, smack him. Come on. Down him. There we go. Oh, grab some more. Hey! Missed. Grenade. Yaw. Grenade. Cannot be bothered. Such a crazy throw. Sonic grenade. Broken droid. Computer spike. Add other droids to droid mining protocols. Cancel all droid mining functions on organics to mine sealed doors. Continue. Alright. Don't have another spike though, so still though, that worked out. And yeah, you just go down there. Oh, wrong way. Turn around every now and then. Ooh. Mount edge. Interesting. Oh my. Oh my nose. Ugh. Kind of teleport there. Disable. Disable. Pumpkin. Disable. Ah, my nose. Sounds in my nose. Ah, something's dead down here. Okay. Basic ionite edge, cardio regulator, heavy mine laser, and more stuff. Gear. Yay.
Yeah, picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
What kind of readings?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
How much time do I have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Oop, oop. Disable the mines. Okay, just smack it. Ow, little bastard, you hurt me. Skill too low. Aw, man. Oh, hey there. Oh, just leveled up. Maybe. Attributes. Sure thing. Skills. Add more into demolition. Powers. Another power. Body, affect mind. Can't heal yet, so I'm gonna do a Force Aura. Except close. Let's see if I can get it now. Granted, I'll only have like the one left. Come on. Yay, just enough. Just needed one more point. That was not worth it. That wasn't worth it. Turbo lift. Get the hell out! Action roll. There's the maintenance officer, who be a ginger. Look who it is.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? I'm not your master. What are you? Have you seen a T3 unit? I'm looking for a way into the Paragus hangar bay. What are you?
Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This mod has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
What's the translation doing on Paragus?
Irritated explanation. That question has been looping through my query module with alarming frequency, Master, and no satisfactory answer has been forthcoming. As a result, I have chosen instead to turn my efforts to answering the question as to how I may depart this drifting disaster area as quickly as possible.
What have you determined?
Answer. It is only a matter of time before a ship or freighter docks with the Paragus facility. When that occurs, we shall depart this place forever.
What do I want? But I'm getting out here on my own.
Condescending retraction. I believe you will do your best, Master. This facility would have to be nailed down with a droid-level precision to prevent your escape.
Leave condescending out of your speech conditionals from now on, or else. I have some more questions.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who was your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Incapacitated?
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Drugged? What do you mean, drugged?
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Locked?
Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
Sure thing, HK. Find. But what happened next?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Any idea what attacked the small freighter? What was this freighter that the Harbinger brought on board?
Explanation? I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Wait, bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
And the Ebon Hawk came here?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
So you told them, huh? Unpleasantness. What are you talking about? That information wouldn't have been in core databases, only in Jedi archives.
Indignant exclamation. Master, I am only a protocol droid, but it is part of my function to know such information and relay it to any interested parties in the interests of terminating any potential hostiles.
Potential hostiles?
Quick clarification. Apparently my vocabulator has suffered some damage, Master. I meant terminating any potential hostilities.
Sure. I see. Go on.
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
So what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough? What do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are there any left alive?
Answer. I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
Uh-oh. Then I need to get in there to rescue them.
It is unlikely any miners remain alive. As I said, the dormitory has been cut off from the rest of the facility, as has the hangar bay. There is no escape.
Can you try to contact them using a comlink?
Apologies. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents had occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
Satisfaction?
Rapid retraction. Why, yes, satisfaction in knowing their fate, Master. It would be unfortunate if they had been slaughtered, but there would be a calm, comforting certainty that there is nothing we can do to escape until a ship arrives. Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Those miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're all right.
Warning, Master. Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation. Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is...
So how do I get code to the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics. Explanation? Yes, Master. Many consoles have voice recognition sensors built into their systems so that only selected individuals can unlock them.
But you said you already have the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Then how can I bypass the voice print? If the main owner is dead, how can I get him to speak the code?
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
That's some more questions.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Have you seen a T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look.
Last seen near the hangar.
Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that. Of course, Master. How may I...
How can I get into the hangar bay again?
Recitation. You need to open the airlock and use the construction scaffolding on the exterior of the asteroid to make your way to the dormitory section. Of course, for that, you would need to unlock the maintenance console, and without the maintenance officer to speak the voice print protocol, that is impossible.
What's that body there?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Screams?
Recitation. Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in Decibel Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Wait, if you play it back in his voice, can you speak the voice code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
Believe to possess?
Irritated statement. Master, if you insist on echoing everything I say, this already tedious conversation is in danger of becoming even longer. Clarification. But yes, most droids are believed to possess ethics programming. Such programming would prevent me from using my incredible talents to break a voice print code. Of course, Master. Condescending explanation. Muse conjecture.
Voice printed. You said you already have the code. Then how can I bypass the voice code?
Master.
You can mimic voices. Can you speak the code?
Objection.
Okay. Believe to possess. I believe that's
Answer.
it.
Recitation. 5.
Alright.
Objection. Irritate. Clarification. But yes, most.
Alright, never mind. I'll be going now. Okay. That was a long conversation. Battle stamina, energy shield. Broken droid. Components. Workbench. Plasteel cylinders. Sonic imprint sensor. With the protocol droid's help, I finished work on the sonic imprint sensors. I've installed them in the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and play back voices to override the droid's voice print protocols. Would you look at that? Upgrade items. That's right, I can do this. Lightsaber ranged melee. Okay. Oh. Create and break down items. Spike. Parts. Secure the tunneler. Ooh, we're getting more stuff. Longsword. Not sure why I did that specifically.
Greetings. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
Sonic grenade, go! Fuck them up! Oh, man, my butt. Been standing around for a little too long. Sonic detonator. Droid motion tracker. Uh-oh, I've taken some poison damage. Remains. I activated my shield like a dope. Sonic detonator. Oh. Sonic grenade. Force aura, then burst of speed. That was quick. package. Energy shield. Yep, that's just better. Longsword, just better. Oop. Run away. Actually, wait, there is a better way to handle this. My hand laser. Oops. Switch weapons. There we go. That one, that'll prevent me from dying instantly due to them exploding. Switch weapons. Oh, it's just outright locked. Okay. Oh. Right, stop. Plasma torch. Switch weapons. Bash. There we go. Aha! You fool! I am smart. As I say as I do that. Containment field. Interesting.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance? Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay.
Addendum. His remaining intact. Recitation? Addendum.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll be going now. Oh, they've been playing for 3 hours. Maintenance station. 1 spike. Just never refers to the journal screen. I'll exit towards. Yay. ID signature. This is the one that figured it out. Okay. Maintenance logs. Ooh, baby.
Finished the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands. Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior cores, so... There's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off. Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi in medbay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master's the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy, and that the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years ago. That would have meant that the Jedi served under Revan for a time. Maybe the Jedi knows what happened to Revan after the end of the Jedi Civil War. Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Corda. Corda said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick. But I don't think Corda and his men are gonna give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Corda wouldn't...
Yep.
With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulator subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was thinking of installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test, and see what happens. When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code. When the dock officer...
Security problem.
The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it, though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
Emergency subroutines. Check for exits. Check containment field. Trace source. Okay, check fuel lines. Turbulent to extreme denied. Turbulent to mining terminals denied. Check airlock. Open door to airlock. Alright. Access comm system. Run diagnostic. Destroyed and operative. Cameras. Containment field camera. Maintenance. Fuel line sensors. Oh, there's T3. Airlock camera. Alright. Log out. Now then, the real question. Ugh. So I adjust myself here. Is whether or not I can get this dude to talk.
Greeting. Reset. 5. Objection.
Believe to possess. Huh.
Addend. Recitate. 5 droid. Addend. Recit. Addend.
Huh.
Objection. Irritated. Clara.
Huh. So then, how? Did I miss something? Feels like I missed something. Feels like I missed something.
When the dock officer someone, if anyone tries that.
Check airlock. Oh, door. Okay. Look at that, we're back. Okay.
Glad you survived the tunnels. Find anything when you... Found anything? Yeah? Did you blow it up?
No, thought about it, though.
Yeah, we'll watch your back.
And you can?
Look, I could have let you rot in those mining tunnels, and all I get from you is back talk. You know what? I don't trust you. For all I know, you could have caused all this trouble. So before you start accusing me of anything, Jedi, maybe you better...
Maybe still be alive.
So they are still alive. But the dormitory comm isn't picking up anything. Is there any way to get to them?
None that I know of.
Voice print? Great. That means he'd have to speak the code. And he's dead, right?
It looks that way.
There's ways to beat voice prints, though. If you can get samples of his voice in the right words, you should be able to fake the voice print code, if you know what it is. You know, I overheard the maintenance officer getting chewed out by the security officer. You might want to check the security office on this level and see if there's any voice samples stored in the logs. And maybe there's samples of the code in the maintenance officer's holologs, if you can find a way to record them.
I have a song sensor and the code. I just need to write the right words.
That's a start. See if you can find any recordings where the maintenance officer is speaking, and try to piece together the words to unlock the voice print.
Okay. So, I just somehow got again to repeat the code. I feel like if this goes on any longer, though, I'm gonna have to, Oh, not that. Maintenance logs.
When the dock
sensor. Alright, log out.
Greeting. Alarmed query. Indeed. Master, how is it possible that a thoughtful extrapolation? Perhaps it ran afoul of the other droids in this... It is too bad that there is no way to reach the droid from here, Of course.
But the voice...
Condescending explanation. Musing. Conjecture. Explanation.
Printed, so you already have the code.
Explanation. Oh yes, Master. The code is maintenance control voice. Answer. Objection. Clarify. Of course.
Can I just do it? Is it in my inventory? Huh. I'm trying to remember how to do this puzzle. This is a weird puzzle. And I don't remember how. Hold on. Security desk. Records.
So, you're in maintenance.
Sir, I don't know. It's like they're
Well, you better give me some...
Sir, these droids aren't combat
Are you? So, in the...
Yes, sir.
Idiot.
Huh. Right, log out. Journal. Oh. I guess I just need to find all possible recordings of him then. Huh. Interesting. Oop. I'll walk past it.
Maintenance, control. Voice print, ID, R1B5.
Open. Log out. Screw it, I'm gonna go brag to him. I'm gonna go brag to HK. Haha, I figured it out. Haha. Oh.
Greeting.
Oh, never mind. Oh man. This is a long section. You'll need a spacesuit. Spacesuit. You know what? I'm gonna call it with this session. Trying to fix all the technical problems really burned me out. But hey, at least I got it working. I got it working. Alright. Now then. I think I'm gonna log off. I'll see if I can do some editing to get rid of all the maintenance parts when I upload this. But yeah, thanks for watching. Give me a follow, and you know what, also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.